Hi, I'm Tammy Bostick with Utah Clean Cities, and today we're talking about electric vehicles and electric charging.
I'm Derek Frazier. I've been driving alternative fuel vehicles for over a decade, and I'm the owner of Clean Fuels Utah. We are a car dealership specializing in electric vehicles, and we have locations in Orem and Salt Lake City. One of the first questions most people have about electric vehicles is how far can you go on a charge and how do you charge the vehicle? Most vehicles these days have over 200 miles of range, some are pushing 400 miles. And here in the state of Utah we have great range confidence because of the number of public charging locations. Here in Salt Lake City alone there are over 200 charging locations, many of which are free to use. The Chevy Bolt that I have here, for example, has 238 miles of range, and these can be driven cross-country. I personally drove one of these cars home from San Diego a year ago using the great public charging infrastructure that we have here in the state. Another question most people have about electric vehicles is what does it cost to actually charge the car? If you're a typical household consumer here in the state, you will be spending about 2.5 to 3 cents per mile just for the fuel to drive the vehicle. If you're driving a gasoline car, you might be spending between 10 to 30 cents per mile on the fuel. A big concern for most people is the battery life of the car. Virtually all the electric cars have an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty on the battery, and usually the electric motor as well. And it's not like the battery is just going bad at that point. Many people are driving hundreds of thousands of miles in these cars on the original battery. When the car reaches its end of life, these batteries are also being repurposed for solar farms, battery backup for homes, national parks, all sorts of things.
We are interested in electric vehicles because they're energy efficient, cost effective, and there's zero emissions at the tailpipe. Reduced emissions is essential for Utahns, especially those that live along the Wasatch Front. Zero emissions is essential to us continuing to grow healthy as a community and vibrantly as an economy. EVs save money, they're efficient, and they're very convenient. The truth about EVs is they provide range confidence. Two other incredible benefits of driving EVs in Utah is that you'll be able to apply for a green parking sticker and park in Salt Lake City for free. Also, you can enjoy the benefits of HOV, high occupancy vehicle driving throughout Utah. Not only are EV vehicles silent and emission-free, but they also have the benefit of regenerative braking, which means that takes that energy while you're braking and stores it back into the battery for energy use. Public charging stations are very easy to find in Salt Lake City. The easiest way to find a public charging station is to use your phone. One of the most reliable sources is the Alternative Fuels Data Center, which is a combination of all of the different applications for public charging stations. EVs are the perfect idle-free vehicle.
With CCS quick charging, I can get about 90 miles of range in 15 minutes in this car. An electric vehicle has far fewer moving parts than a gasoline vehicle and a lot less maintenance. There are no oil changes, there's no transmission to flush, there's no spark plugs or wires, nothing to tune up. Basically, the one you do the most is the windshield washer fluid, and you also have some coolant that needs to be changed at 150,000 miles.
Utah Clean Cities and our stakeholders have exponentially increased the availability of charging across the state. One of the great examples of that is workplace charging. Sandy City has one of the largest publicly available charging station systems in the state. They have branded their parking lot, and they have also provided an incredible service to their community. 300 public charging stations in Utah, you can drive your electric vehicle with confidence.